Okay, guys, as I just said, my name is Keena. I am filling in for Miss... Hi! I am filling in for Miss Jessica today. And do you guys have any guesses about what we might do story time on today? What our theme is?
About unicorns.
About unicorns?
I see a unicorn.
You see a unicorn? What else do you see up there?
A unicorn.
A shark. And what's this?
Octopus.
An octopus. How many arms does an octopus have?
8.
That's right. Good job. You guys know your sea creatures. Okay. So I'm going to get started with my hello song. It's not the same one Miss Jessica does, but if you guys ever went to Bookworms, you should recognize it, okay? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Good morning, my friends. We are going to get started with The Octopus Escapes. Ooh. We'll see. The octopus was happy in his cave. He watched the world go by outside. Bright fish darted by, some in schools, some alone. He could see starfish from his door and shiny mussels. That's what this little thing is. Sometimes waves came rolling in, little shivery waves, big tumbling waves. The waves left sand on his floor, so he had to sweep it out. He had to sweep the sand out. And sometimes crabs came in. He liked to chase them for dinner. He's gonna eat that crab, oh my goodness.
I had one crab hiding and I ate the crabs.
They can be good. One day, something new came to his cave. He wrestled with it, and he pulled it free. What did he get? It was empty, so he climbed inside to hide. So he climbed inside the thing he just got. But that was a mistake. What is he inside of? It's a glove. He was hiding in a glove, and now he's trapped in it. Oh my goodness. Then he was in a glass house that wasn't a cave. The glass house was in a big room where a human peered in at him. Behind her, there was sad gray sharks and slow sea stars and glass houses of their own. Where's the octopus? He's at an aquarium. They took him from his home and put him in there. The human said, make sure I didn't skip a page here. The human said, he's shy, and gave him tests that looked like toys. Sometimes the tests were hard, and he felt smart. His test is putting blocks together.
The people capture the animals and they put them in little things.
And sometimes the tests were easy. He got in that jar quick to get that crab. He likes crabs. And the human taught him how to take pictures of the people who came to see him. People love to be in pictures, and they made funny faces. He could control a camera from his aquarium. But every day, the same was the same in the glass house. The food came at the same time, and it always tasted the same. And he didn't even have to chase it. And he liked chasing his food. There were no waves, no shivery ones, and no big tumbling ones. He misses his home, his old home. He missed the different fish swimming by his cave, and the starfish and the shiny mussels. He missed warm spots in cold water, and cold spots in warm water. He hadn't known how nice it was until it was gone. He's sad. And he tried to tell the human he was bored, and he tried to show her how small the tank was. But she only laughed and peeled his tentacles off at her arms. one by one by one by one. She doesn't know.
I named her Bun Bun Strawberry.
And that was when he knew he had to go. What's he gonna do? He waited for night to come, and the same old dinner plopped in the still water. The sleepy sharks cruised back and forth, and the slow sea stars dozed, and the lights went out. And it was time. He's making his escape. He took one more picture so they wouldn't worry. He took a picture of himself so they'd know he was okay. And he slid down the glass and across the floor. He made himself flat and he squeezed beneath the door. Can you imagine going underneath the door? That is a tight, tight squeeze. Outside, the pier was noisy and bright, but he smelled the salt of the ocean nearby. He reached way, way, way down. Do you see him stretching so he can get back in the water? Until he felt the spray and he dropped. And he changed colors 3 times in the water just because he could. He was so happy, he decided to change colors. It was a long swim back to his cave. The ocean was warm and cold and shivery and tumbling. He had to dive away from boats, and he got very, very hungry. What do you think he's going to have for dinner? But he thought of the same food plopping into the tank and the same unchanging water and the 4 glass walls he couldn't swim through. And he kept on until he saw starfish and the mussels that he knew. He found his way back home. And at last, he found his cave. Yay! And he chased a crab and brought it home for dinner because he likes his crabs. But there was sand on his floor, and there were fish sleeping in his bed, so he swept them out. And he made his cave just right. No one gave him tests or wanted a picture taken. He was home. And he could do what he wanted. And so he settled in to watch the world swim by. The end, all done. The octopus made his escape. Yay. Okay, let's all stand up real quick. And we're going to be sea creatures. Can you guys be sea creatures?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be a mermaid too.
Let's start by being a fish. Okay, can you put your hands together like you're swimming in the sea? You're a fish. The fish in the sea go swim, 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 swim. The fish in the sea go swim, 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 all through the day. And now let's be an octopus. Can you wiggle your arms like an octopus?
I have 4.
The octopus in the sea goes wiggle, 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 wiggle. The octopus in the sea goes wiggle, 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 all through the day. And what is he gonna catch for dinner? A crab! The crab in the sea goes pinch, 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 pinch. The crab in the sea goes pinch, 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 all through the day. And last, we're gonna be a big, scary shark. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. The shark in the sea goes chomp, chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Chomp, 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 chomp. The shark in the sea goes chomp, 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 all through the day. Good job, little fishies. Let's all have a seat. And let's listen to our next book. What's this on the cover? It's a big shark. So this one is called Nugget and Fang. Friends forever or snack time? Uh-oh.
Let's read our family together.
lived two best friends, Nugget and Fang. They did everything together.
Who's Nugget and Fang?
I am going to guess he is Fang, the big shark, and the little guy's Nugget. But I could be wrong. We'll see. They swam over. Glug, 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 glug. They swam under. Glug, glug. And they swam all around. Glug, glug, glug. Life was close to perfect. The shark says, boo! Until it was time for Nugget to go to school. He has to go to school. It says, welcome to a brand new year. So he's off to school, has his little lunchbox. But Fang has to stay. On Monday, Nugget was busy with reading. Today's story is about 3 little minnows and a big bad shark. A big bad shark? Huh, said Nugget. Impossible.
That sounds like the 3 little pigs.
It does. And then Nugget was busy with math. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. But what if there were 10 minnows and a shark came along and ate 4 of them? How many minnows are left? Nugget says, is this a trick question? A shark would never do that. Never.
Baby's brain.
And Nugget was busy with science. Sharks are scary. And here's the proof. There's a picture of a shark and it's eating all the fish.
What
The stuff on that poster isn't true, said Nugget. My best friend is a shark. And the other fish say, have you lost your gills? Sharks and minnows can't be friends. Hello, sharks eat minnows. Nugget was shocked, and apparently he was delicious. That afternoon, Nugget explained it all to Fang. Sharks are toothy, sharks are scary, sharks and minnows cannot be friends. Sounds fishy to me, said Fang. It's true, see? Said Nugget, and he held up his test. He got an A+ on why sharks are scary. And then he swam far away. Poor Fang. Fang's heart sank. There was nothing he could do about being toothy. But he needed his best buddy back, and he had to prove that he was not scary. On Tuesday, Minnie Minnows had a surprise visitor, a very big surprise visitor. Who's that? It's Fang dressed up like a mermaid. That's so silly. The visitor gave Nugget his friendliest smile. You see all the teeth in that smile? Sharks win for your lives! Oh, my algae, said Nugget. It's Fang. On Wednesday, Fang tried a different approach. He sent him a present. Dear Nugget, I'd love to have you over for dinner. Sincerely, Fang. He wants to eat you for dinner? Holy mackerel, said Nugget. Do you think he meant for him to come over so he could eat him?
Yeah.
Or do you think he meant for him to come over so they could just hang out?
The cover is going to eat them.
You think he's going to eat him? On Thursday, Fang tried everything he could think of. A tattoo. He tattooed Nugget's name on his arm. A special delivery. It says, "You're fantastic." A song and a dance. But nothing worked. Nugget doesn't want to hang out anymore. He's scared of him. On Friday, Fang was out of ideas. All alone, he swam over, glub. He swam under, glub, glub. And he swam all around, blub, blub, bump. He got stuck in there. Life was not even close to perfect. He misses his best friend. Fang was so busy boo-hooing, he didn't notice a net drop down, 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 right onto the minnows. Oh no! I feel seasick. We're the catch of the day! The net pulled up, up, up. They have all the mini minnows. Somebody help! Fang squinted. Nugget? He had to do something, but what? Fang fanned his gills. He wrung his fins. He doesn't know what to do. Bing! He had a plan. Fang's big, sharp teeth chomped, and his big, sharp teeth chewed. What's he doing to the net? He's making a big hole so all the little mini minnows can swim out. Fang saved the mini minnows. He saved them all.
He ate the other one.
All the minnows stared. I know.
The water one.
I know, said Fang. I'm too toothy, too scary, and too sharp. He starts to go away. Wait! Nugget swam towards Fang. There were 10 minnows, he said, and a very special shark came along. And how many friends are there all together? There was only one answer. In the deep, deep ocean lived 11 friends. They're all friends now with Fang. They swam over, glug, they swam under, glug, glug, and they swam all around, glug, 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 glug. Not quite. And everyone was all smiles, especially you know who. Do you think his smile's a little scary still? All those big teeth?
Yeah,
But we know he's a nice shark, right? The end. All done. That's the end of Nugget and Fang. Okay, let's all stand up one more time. And we're going to be fish again, okay?
I want to be a unicorn.
You can be a unicorn fish if you like.
I want to be a unicorn fish because
You can be whatever kind of fish you want. Okay, swim around. Whatever kind of fish or ocean creature you are. You're a crab? Or an octopus?
I think a jumping swimming unicorn.
A jump. Whoa, my goodness.
Swimming unicorn with a zapping horn.
A zapping horn?
A zapping horn. I have zapping horn. Mine is zap laser. I can zap lasers. Now I'm a mermaid.
There's a big hungry fish coming after us. We gotta hide. Everybody hide. Oh, it's gone. We can swim again. Whew, that was close.
I'm a flying fish.
You're a flying fish.
I'm flying. I'm a flying fish.
a fun one. Hungry fish, hide! Oh, don't let it get us. Oh, it's gone. It's good. I'm a big squirmy octopus.
I'm a big shark critter. I'm a big shark. No, no.
You're probably the big hungry fish then. Ah, you got me.
I'm a mermaid.
You're a mermaid. He's coming after us again. Hide! Oh, he's gone. Whew, that was close. Hungry fish! He's coming! Where'd it go? Okay, it's safe. Whew. Hungry fish! Whew. Is he still there?
No.
Is it safe?
Yes.
I don't know. I hope so. I think he's gone, guys.
Let's be a baby fish.
He's gone.
Let's go swimming. Yeah, let's swim.
You will be a mama fish.
Okay. Okay, I think the hungry fish is all gone. Yay! We got away from the big hungry fish. Okay, let's all have a seat on our bottoms. And we have one more book called Not Quite Narwhal by Jessie Sema. Do you guys know what a narwhal is? Narwhals do have big horns. That is right. They're like these big sea creatures that have big horns coming out of their head. They're pretty cool. Kelp was born deep in the ocean. You see little baby kelp? I don't know. And he knew early on that he was different from the other narwhals. So there's a narwhal. You see that big long horn it has? Kelp looks a little different, doesn't he? His tusk wasn't as long as everybody else's. And he had different taste in food. He doesn't like eating the squid, not like the narwhals do. And he wasn't a very good swimmer. He has to have little floaties on. Have you guys ever had floaties when you went swimming?
I have floaties on to swim in the water.
Yeah, that helps you out. But his friends didn't seem to mind, so Kelp decided he wouldn't mind either. It was okay that he was different. That is, until he got swept away by a strong current. Oh no, where's he going? He says, I wish I was a better swimmer. Maybe that current wouldn't have gotten him. Kelp found himself at the surface, closer to land than he had ever been before. High up on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. and it looked familiar. It looked like kelp. What do you think it is? Kelp swam toward the land as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with the creature that looked just like him. And when he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a little bit anxious. He had never been out of the ocean before. He was nervous about walking up for the first time, but the land creatures made it so easy. Made it look so easy that crab's walking on land. So he tried to walk like a crab. Have you ever seen a crab walk? They walk sideways.
Like this. Oh,
And that wasn't working very well for Kelp. He's like, I can't do that. So then he saw another land creature, and it was a frog. How do frogs move? They hop. Oh, let's have a seat on our bottoms, guys. They hop around. He was trying to hop around, but that didn't work very well for him either. And then eventually he got the hang of it. He's walking like a turtle. That's kind of how he walks there with his legs. Everything on land was strange and beautiful, but also a little bit scary. He's not used to it there. Kelp began to think he might never find the creature that looked just like him. But as he stumbled out of the forest, land narwhals! He's so excited! Actually, we're unicorns. And by the looks of it, so are you. Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. All sorts of new things. They taught him all sorts of new things about his tusk. We call them horns. And look, he can shoot rainbows from his horn. They introduced him to unicorn delicacies. What is that unicorn eating? It's a snow cone, a rainbow snow cone. Yummy. And they showed him how to gallop, and he's running along. There was no doubt that Kelp was, in fact, a unicorn. He was having so much fun that he didn't want to leave. But then he remembered all of his friends underneath the sea. Kelp missed them terribly. So he said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. And the unicorns say, "Come back soon. Come to visit." Kelp swam home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that the narwhals would still like him now that he was a unicorn. When he finally arrived, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach. But they had a big sign that said, "Welcome home." Kelp took a deep breath and told his friends the news. It turns out I'm not a narwhal. And the narwhal said, "Of course you aren't." He goes, "I'm a unicorn." And they said, "We all know that." They took it quite well. Kelp was happy to be home, but now that he had experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget them. Did he want to be a land narwhal with the unicorns or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? He couldn't decide. But then he realized that maybe, just maybe, all his friends are visiting each other. He didn't have to choose. He can hang out with both his friends, and they all liked him just the way he was. The end. All done for narwhal. Do you like sea unicorns?
Yeah. I only like real unicorns with rainbows on their heads.
With rainbows. Okay, guys. Also,
I have
2 stuffy unicorns. I was a big unicorn fan as a kid. Okay, guys, thank you so much for putting up with your substitute librarian today. And we are going to go in the craft room. We have some coloring pages for you guys with lots of fun stickies you can put on them. So let's go right this way. And I'll let you guys get started on your craft.